everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for our main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. He's coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring walk. Iron's really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Round number one, scheduled for the championship distance of 12. Good block there by Iron. Good hard strike by Iron.
Yeah, you got him. Let's go. You got him.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort.
Good work.
Right to the belt line. Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep them off balance. Stay effective.
Halfway through this round here. Iron's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Right to the body. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. What impact with that uppercut by Iron. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of the song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
There you go.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right now. I need you to move this round, all right? Now move. Now he's coming in, swing. Now he thinks you're still hurting. He's going to look to finish you off.
Listen, why not pick up where you left off? Remember, he was so badly damaged in the last round. You got to think his opponent should be all over him here.
Could be an opportunity. Sometimes you got to take something that's dark, that's really bad, and turn it around, find the good. Maybe he can find the opportunity to catch his opponent coming after him a little careless.
Targeting the left hand to the body. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed. Wow, no doubt about it. Affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here. Wow! Look at the torque from that uppercut. It floored him. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
He brings an uppercut that really does damage there.
Head and body. Head and body.
Solid left. Left to the body. Gone by in this round.
Stay tight.
Iron's
Keep
corner
jabbing.
beaming right now. That was the round they wanted. You score a knockdown, you have
Cut the
momentum.
ring off, then get off. But set the power shot up with the jab.
Let's go. Let's go. You can do it. You can do it. We can recoup from that knockdown. Let's do it.
Real good sign for him right here. He's coming out and looks fresh. He's up on his toes and boxing the way he was. That after a round in which he was knocked down.
Yeah, that's about DNA. That's about genetics. I mean, he has good recovery skills. That's it.
Nice block by Iron.
Come on!
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Left to the body. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Hey, gotta see that come in. Let's go!
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. There's the uppercut, one of my favorite punches, and it works that time for him. Good way to protect the midsection.
Don't let him get at you.
Piercing jab.
That's it.
10 seconds to go in this round. Wow, what an uppercut.
You're losing this fight. You gotta pick it up. You hear me? Pick it up.
We got it.
Look, you're standing straight up. Move that
All we need is
body.
water up there.
You need to
That's it.
move that body more.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Jab is working real good. That's right. Keep using the jab. You gotta keep the jab moving to push him off you, all right? Good job.
I'll give you one.
Now listen, champ. You need to move your head more from side to side.
Iron's knockdown scored is the big difference in this fight so far. As we start round number 4, he's clearly won 2 of the 3 rounds.
Yeah, he has, Joe, but his opponent should not be influenced by that. What I mean is that it's not panic time yet. You know, he still can get back in this fight just doing the things that he came here to do. Use the jab and be steady.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Back to the body.
Halfway through round number 4. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Iron scoring with that right hand.
That's what I want to see.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Really frustrating his opponent now. Iron's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
10 seconds to go in the 4th.
Got some of that too. Let's go.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep that jab pumping, then throw the lead right hand. You winning this fight hands down, baby. All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? You gotta slip his punch.
Throw that away.
You'll need to take it to these guys. Make it a dogfight. Close the gap and let your hands go. I want you to bang the head and the body, all right? Upstairs, downstairs, and over again.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. And he engages in the clinch. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
There he is from long range. Oh, and there you go. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked out earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
So he goes down for the first time, but you can just get a sense that he's going to be okay. It doesn't look like he's that damaged.
No, exactly, Joe. That was just a brush fire. But he doesn't want it to become a forest fire. So he's got to think in his head, why did I get caught?
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Iron. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
There you go.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Iron swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Right hand downstairs. Iron's showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss by moving your head.
And now what his opponent has to do is he has to understand, hopefully he's been taught this, that yeah, the head moves, but the body doesn't. The body is stationary right in front of you. Right now his opponent should not be going to that head. He should be going downstairs.
Win this fight if you don't take control, son. You need to.
All right, relax, relax, just relax. You're doing fine. Now you're leaving yourself open. Now you're throwing your punches wide. Keep tight, keep them tight. Feel good? Excellent, keep going.
You don't need that, no, throw that away.
He's trying to get momentum back. He gave it away in that last round when he was knocked down.
Well, he got a little pit stop in the corner, so now he's got to be like that race car driver coming out of the pits. You know, you come out of there cautiously. Don't get hit with anything as you're coming out. You know, don't cross those lanes too quick, and then get back into the flow.
A demolishing right hand by Iron.
Get out of there!
Just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what boxing's about. This is what battle is about. This is what human spirit is all about.
It's all right. Keep moving. Jump on it. Looking good.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Iron damaged by that shot upstairs.
Come on, man.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Iron's employing one of the three facets of good fundamental defense. And right now he's using the legs.
Yeah, he is, and that is one of the facets. The other's to block, the other's to move your head. And right now he's controlling range. What his opponent has to do now is look to get into a place where maybe he can time him. Time him as he steps out.
Relájate, relájate. Relax, relax.
We got it.
You're okay, you're okay. Keep your hands up. Keep them up.
All we need is water up
He
there,
got you
that's
with
it.
your hands down.
You don't
Keep
need
them
that,
up.
no, throw that away.
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? A battering shot by Iron. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
What impact from that uppercut by Iron. I can imagine throughout your career, you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating because you start to wonder, does he want to win the fight? That's what you start to wonder.
At the halfway point of round 7. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Forceful uppercut by Iron. A well-placed left hand up top. Good smooth work by Iron. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
A thudding left by Iron. And yet another big shot comes in. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Keep your hands up. Don't worry. I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up and keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab.
All we need is
Keep
water up there,
moving.
and that's it. You don't need that, no, throw that away.
Now, what did I tell you? Keep your hands up, right? Now, you're throwing your punches, but your hands are down. You good? Okay, now focus. Now focus. Now, come on.
This is just a good, solid fight. Yes, he's leading on your scorecard here as we begin round number 8, but there has been some back and forth, some give and take.
His opponent has found some kinks in the armor, namely that right hand over the jab.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine.
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. Left to the body. "90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Keep pushing.
Well off the mark by Iron. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Iron's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. And that's the end of round 8. Iron's in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Go out and fight this guy. Take it to this guy. You have to go and get this guy.
All we need is water up there, and that's it.
Listen, I'm not going
You
to
don't need that,
stand
no,
here.
throw that away.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? We got an interesting fight here. It looks like one man is seemingly in control, but the other is still live, is still game, is still capable. May need to hit that jackpot, though.
Well, he probably does need that knockout. So right now he has to adjust his game plan, his thinking a little bit. He's got to look for a spot to land.
Big shot, the left crashed home. What a big shot. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
Fires bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. That woke up the fans. Wow, did that wake up the fans. A fight that was assured of heading to the judges' scorecards. It ends by knockout.
That's why as a trainer, you like a fight that's close, that's closely contested. There's a little danger going on because then you know that your guy's going to stay alert. Here, there was no danger. He fell asleep, and now he is asleep.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.